Hello, motivational strategies and changing trends. Under this podcast series, this is next episode. Expression. Since humanity started learning linguistic skills, it gave rise to the arts. In nature, we see all the animals, they do certain kind of artistical things. Like birds, they will wave the nest, or some other animals make certain great things which are like which has art, which represents art. Arts has like a performing arts and linguistic arts. The performing arts, we see the examples in the cave paintings. uh, Earliest human used to paint in the caves, and they wanted to either try to please the god or please the mother nature or some way, so they wanted to express. When the linguistic skills got developed, we have more expressive, like more things came in terms of expressions. So first thing was like a storytelling. Probably since humans can narrate, and that attracts the audience. So the leader used to be the great orator or narrator, and the storytelling came. Then the written concepts came, and then we have the literacy art came. In literacy art, if you see, the best is the poetic. Then comes in poet, those are like a scriptures which are in poetic form. Then second is like a drama, like Odyssey or Iliad. Those were in poetic dramas. And then last was like a textual literature. So if you see like a Odyssey or Iliad, so they were like a perform. They had a different characters, and they used to perform similar things in the Eastern. If you go to Oriental culture, they had a very similar uh, epics, like poetic epics. They're called like Mahabharata, Ramayana. They're almost Mahabharata is called like a Iliad of East, because it is also narrated with thousands of verses, and there are different characters, and then it is been expressed as a drama. Shakespeare brought the drama into like a it's a it's a uh, it was the most popularized at that time. But before that, if you see in Sanskrit, there were different dramas, and they were much before, like almost 2,000 years before Shakespeare, they were developed, and uh, it was a great way of expression. So that was literacy art. I mean, performing art. The other performing arts like a dance and music, and but drama used to capture all of them. So in drama, like you may have music, dance, and the characters. So those were the like most combination was present there. Uh, because if you see the scriptures, they will be probably just narrated, or they have more religious value. But if you go to drama, it will combine all other performing arts as well. So if you understand, I mean, if you see, or all of us know the Shakespearean Macbeth, or that's where the Solilique in comes. Because the artist will go into the character and explain. Or so it was a most complicated way of expression, because it's not only uh, you have to perform, you have to go into the character, try to understand the character and express it. So we have seen that in the Shakespearean drama, as well as those are there. As I told you, those were there in the earlier, like a Greco-Roman literatures, Iliad or Odyssey. The similar thing was there in Sanskrit, as I told you. Like Iliad was almost called Mahabharata was like a East Iliad of East. So I am going to try one more soliloquy today. So this will be my fourth one. Uh, I don't want to say what it is or what I'm getting into because I would like to see how I perform. Because that way, if you understand what I'm performing, that will tell us how I did it. So it is very, very complex, and I did not do this before. So I mean, this particular thing. So I have not even rehearsed it. So I'm not sure how it will be. It should be. I have to take another take most probably, but let's see. So I will be doing a soliloquy, but this will be more complex than the previous. So it will be kind of a skit soliloquy. It will go into that form. So just to make it understand more, probably I have to represent two characters and not one. So that's why it's more complex. Okay, so I will start, and this will be uh, probably two soliloquies in one. Uh, I have done this before, yes. When I was a child, I had done a skit, and it was very popular at the time. Even it was selected on the broadcast on the radio. It was very, very huge thing at that time. So I remember that, and now I'm just trying to do this again. But this is not the same soliloquy. This is a different one. Okay, so let's start. First time I'm seeing something above, but those are not the chandeliers. Those are not the shining object on the chandelier. They are actual stars. It's so cold here. The wind is blowing. I never seen this in my life. What is this? My leg is hurting so badly. But what is this? This is not star. Something is coming to me at this time. How? How this is possible? My eyes are not deceiving me. Such a luminous object. Oh, it's coming near. It's a human. Why it's so illuminous? Why so bright? Why the brightness is following that object? It's coming. You, you, why did you come here to laugh at me at this stage? They call you Lord, right? But you are always partial to them. Dear Suyodhan, what did you say? What did you call me? Somebody called me only few times that word. Dear Suyodhan, nobody is named Duryodhan or Dushasan. They are always named Suyodhan, Sushasan. It's the karma. I am so angry with you that you called me with that name. So I will speak. Karma? You are calling karma? How you can say that? Where was your karma when the arrows were shooting from the behind, from the back? Where was your karma? Where was your pledge when you took the wheel on in your hands? Where was the karma when the grieving father who was deceived and was his game was done? Where was the karma? Where was the karma when the two fighters were fighting and your disciple comes and sends the arrow and cut his hand? Where was the karma? You are just cling on that one thing that we all surrounded and attacked him. Is that what you are calling karma? Where was the karma when the chariot wheel was caught in the earth and you are sending the arrows? Where was the karma? How you can say it's a karma? I am the first son of the royal dynasty. And according to our heritage, the first son of the elder prince becomes the king. That's what we were doing. I was the first son. I was well educated in all the science and arts. I was well in the wrestling. What was wrong? Everybody was appreciating us. They came from somewhere. They came from jungle. They were saying they are our brothers. They didn't have the prince etiquettes. What was the thing? Grandfather gave everybody the same education. Since I was the first son of the, according to royal heritage, I should have been the king. And according to grandfather, we kept them into different place. We arranged the different palace for them. They ran into jungle. What we can do? They went to jungle and they did some acquaintances. Till we appreciated them. We called them and we gave them the 5 province because we don't wanted to fight. Grandfather told me, even I was not agreeable for that. I don't wanted to divide the kingdom. But since grandfather told, we gave them the 5 province. We even reconciled when they had some minor victories and they wanted to make a big thing. We went there. We did not keep anything in our mind. What they did there, when we went to the meeting, I was blinded by some invisible wall and some water on the surface, and I slipped and I hit my head. Look what happened. Such a great insult to the king of kings. The son of blind is the blind itself. What they think about it? It was provoked, clearly provoked. I didn't say anything. The 99 said that was a provocation. But I still went ahead with the grandfather and the Acharya and then father. They said no fighting. We called him for the game because we went there. We called him for in our place. He likes to play the dice. He was the one he was playing dice, not me. I never played dice in my life. He was fond of playing dice. He started playing dice. He lost. What I do? Still we were so generous. The father said so. We gave them back everything. Even he lost everything. Who told him to do that? I didn't even play the dice. I never threw a dice. Who was doing it? And you call him what the title you have given him and what title they given to me. Father gave everything, still he lost. Now what I do? We didn't fight. They went to jungle. After coming back, we were again negotiating. They wanted everything. He wanted to become king again. How? Why? Isn't it the elder prince, elder son becomes the king for the life? That's the royal heritage. We could have given him the five province again. They started talking about everything, all the kingdom, and you put them. They were backed by you. That's why this happened. They all these people came because of you. What are you telling? What is the karma? What are you thinking about? Tell me, oh Lord. They call you Lord, right? Tell me why they call you Lord and why they call me the name what they were calling me. Duryodhan, your anger is understood. This is the same question your cousin asked me. I will repeat for you. The creator makes the creation. The creator makes the creations. The creator inside everybody. The creator is inside you. The creator is inside me. The best creation or the supreme creation is different from the other creations because the supreme creations had dharma, which other creation doesn't have. That's the distinction. For creator, they have all frequencies, more energy, all different, all possible dimensions, and all possible energies. When the creation on this earth gets the synchronization and the symphony of those dimensions and the frequencies, those are very few. When that rare combination occurs, people call that's avatar. It's the creator is talking through the body. The body has nothing. It's the soul, which can neither be created nor be destroyed. On this heaven, earth, and hell, on this planet earth, the creations are represented by five elements. And the five elements on this planet cannot be created, neither they be destroyed. They cannot be burned, they cannot be drowned. Neither any weapon can tear them off. Karma itself has no attributes. Karma is karma. The good and bad depends upon the context and the situation and the intentions that decides whether it is a good or bad. So you are shouting at me for nothing. I didn't call all those folks on this here. They wanted to come. They wanted to fight. That was their karma. The person is just a reason. They are, but it's the soul is itself is doing the karma. And what situation it is, what was the intention behind the karma, that will tell it's good or bad. That has been defined here on earthly level, not at the creator level. Creator doesn't say good or bad. We decide it based upon the situation or the intentions or the time. The time decides whether it is good or bad. The intention decides it's a good or bad. Otherwise, karma is always karma. It is has no attributes. I told this karma theory 90% of 90% in those 18 chapters, the creator spoke through me. And it was told it's karma, nothing else. So you did your karma. You were the fighter. You were the warrior. So why are you crying? Why are you angry? It was your karma to go fight. You were the king. Somebody will attack you. Then you defend. You go to the war. That was your karma. To defend the subject, to defend the agriculture, defend the arts, to defend the heritage. That was your karma. That was told to you. And you did. You are great. You did your thing. But why I will I call like that and why he is calling like that? You and there are two different things, two different souls. You cannot compare. What is your dharma, you will do the karma accordingly. Whenever the dharma will become like it is getting attacked or several other bad things happens, that time the supreme being or supreme qualities are people experience that. And that's what is called avatar. You are not supposed to think what is others think. You did yourself, your good karma, you have achieved the heaven. Thank you, Lord.